What is up guys, it's me Vivi and welcome back to some Ratchet Clank content. For this video, I'm kind of going to discuss about the upcoming movie which is set to release on April 29th, 2016 in North America. Now I know a lot of you, including me, are pretty excited for the movie, and what's interesting is that the movie got released earlier in a few locations. We have France, Israel, Poland, and the Netherlands. And what's pretty cool guys is that we got a few reviews online. Now some are pretty good, some are so-so. Now I don't want to upset you guys, but some of the reviews are kind of bad. Now I'm gonna tell you something. I'm pretty excited for the movie. I mean, the movie's getting released next Friday. I actually read the novel. I really enjoyed the story, the characters, and the personalities. And after watching the movie cutscenes from the video game, I told myself this movie's gonna be pretty great. And the cutscenes have this Pixar feeling to it. And for a non-Disney animated movie, the animation looks pretty sweet. Like the companies have done like a pretty good job. Oh, and for those of you who are new to this channel and don't know, I actually have a novel review on my channel, so maybe you'd like to check it out. Anyways, like I just mentioned, some of the reviews on the internet are kind of bad. Now I keep asking myself, am I expecting way too much from this movie? Like, I don't know, I read the novel, I enjoyed the story, so I'm pretty hyped up for the movie. Now a lot of you guys in the comment section kept asking me, is the movie gonna suck? Is the movie gonna disappoint? Are we expecting way too much? I think a lot of you read like reviews on the French version of the movie, I'm not too sure. And apparently the French dub is terrible. Not only the French version, but other dubs as well. So with that being said, why not just check out these reviews? Alright, so the first one is on the Ratchet Clank page on Reddit, and the user took the time to write a nice paragraph. And according to this user, there was a movie premiere in New York City, which is pretty cool. Now here's a part of what was mentioned by this user. It's a different story, just like you may have seen with the new game, but if you like what you've played so far, you're going to love the film. All the characters were great, Qwark especially, always been a personal favorite, and the story flowed very well. I haven't played the game yet, because I was waiting to see the film first, but my friend who came with me said there were several scenes of the movie that were right out of the game. Go see it if you're a true Ratchet Clank fan, you'll not be disappointed. Since the game is based off the movie cutscenes were basically expected. Now here's what's really interesting about this review. This person enjoyed the movie without actually playing the game first. Now a lot of us have played the game first and are excited for the movie. And if we enjoyed the game, then we're gonna enjoy the movie. That's what I understand from reading this review. Plus, like he mentioned, if you're a Ratchet Clank fan, just go watch the movie, you're gonna enjoy it, don't worry. Okay, now this can be said for a majority of fans. However, some fans think the opposite. And this brings me to another review. I guess brace yourselves? Anyways, let's get on with it. Okay, this review is from Reddit as well, and here's what was mentioned. Oh god, the Ratchet & Clank movie was terrible. Just watch a special screening and it was bad. I seriously love these games and it baffles me why Sony just didn't make it themselves and put some money into it. The CGI had no wow factor to it and seriously felt like something they should have released directly through the PlayStation Store. So skip the theater and just rent it. Okay, I'm not planning on reading the whole thing, but here's what was mentioned in detail. 1. The movie is cut straight from the PS4 game. Okay, wait a minute. The movie was revealed first, and then Insomniac Games announced the PS4 game, which was planned to be based off the movie. Not completely though, but the game was going to have some elements from the film. Almost exactly. Like I just said, the PS4 game is supposed to be based off the movie, so some cutscenes were expected. So if you've played the game, then you've seen the movie. Yeah, it kind of makes sense. It should have been just a standalone movie with a different origin. Show how Ratchet made it to the planet and him growing up to be a lovable outcast, being the only one of his species before getting to him as an adult and saving the galaxy. Okay, now that would have been interesting, no doubt, but maybe they could use that in future sequels. And again, the PS4 game is based off the movie, so what did you expect? Guys, correct me if I'm wrong. The PS4 game is based off the movie, right? Anyways, number 2. Because it is cut straight from the game, the CG isn't all that great. Good for a video game but not a full-length theatrical release film. Okay, for a movie not made by Disney, the animation is pretty sweet. I don't like being nitpicky, so I actually enjoy the animation. Number 3. Because it was cut straight from the game, you can watch the whole thing for free walkthroughs on YouTube. So why spend money to see it in theaters? To support the companies? They added and took away a few things, but it's not enough to warrant the ticket price, especially if you have kids. If I didn't win tickets to the screening, I would have paid money to see it with my kids and I would have been pissed. Okay then. Anyways, I'm not gonna read number 4 so you guys don't get too upset. but I'm gonna leave the link in the description. Alright, next, we have another review on Reddit. Now, I'm not gonna read this huge paragraph, but I'm gonna read a part of it. And this has to do with the dubbing, so don't worry too much about it. If you're a French fan, do not go see this movie dubbed in French. It will ruin it for you. This is not an attack against dubbing as a whole. Granted, something is always lost in translation, I agree, but that is not the problem. In fact, I played the first game in French back in the day and I loved those voices. The dubbing of this movie wholly destroyed my enjoyment of it. The voices are bad enough in themselves, while in English they made the effort of having the usual voice actors from Ratchet Clank and Qwark, and saved the stunt casting for the bad guys. And this guy also mentioned how they ruined the jokes and nothing was funny. Now, I'm not gonna read the whole thing, I'm just gonna leave the website's link in the description. And overall, these bad reviews come from bad dubbing and stuff like that. Well, apart from that other user from Reddit. So yeah, here's another comment someone posted on Facebook. The movie was awesome. While I won't lie, I was truly disappointed with the quality of polished dubbing. However, I can't wait to see the original version. So you see, a lot of people are kind of criticizing the whole dubbing, but they can't wait to see the original version. Another review on Facebook. Just came back from it, movie was awesome. But here in Israel we have the movie in Hebrew dub, which is bad. I prefer the original voice actors, that's a shame. I'm sure if it was in English it was better 100 times. I'll watch it again in English when it will came to my region. Overall, an awesome movie with very cool Easter eggs. Oh, that's pretty interesting. The end of the movie left me with an open mouth. And I know what he means by that. I mean, I read the novel and the ending. Okay, no, I'm not gonna spoil anything, so just go on ahead, grab the book and read it and enjoy it. Finally, there's this French website where people write movie reviews. It's as simple as that. Now, some reviews have 4 stars, 3 stars, 2 stars, and 1 star. Let's go over a few. 4 stars. Not a simple adaptation of the video game for gamers. Ratchet & Clank is a real fun animation and accessible to all. The French dubbing makes it even more hilarious. Now, this was translated from French to English using Google, so it's not 100% accurate, but gives us an idea. Studio Ciné Live. 3 stars. Shortly, visually attractive, this adaptation of a famous video game also lacks inventiveness in writing, but manages to get a laugh from beginning to end. So this user didn't really like the writing, but it was mentioned that the movie gives us a few laughs. That's pretty good. 2 stars. The franchise of video games that have been passed in millions of copies, passing the cinema is logical marketing. Fans will enjoy, except perhaps the dubbing has been changed. So again, the person disliked the dubbing, and mentioned that the fans will enjoy the movie. Now I'm gonna agree 100% on that. Fans who really love Ratchet & Clank are going to enjoy the movie, no doubt. Insomniac Games is involved. So there you have it. So to summarize these reviews, if we put them together, look. If you either played the game or the book and enjoyed one of them, then you're gonna enjoy the movie, especially if you're a Ratchet & Clank fan. And yes, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to like the movie, and it's normal. The person was perhaps expecting something else. And it's okay if they didn't like the movie, it's fine. In my case, I read the book, played the game, haven't fully completed it, but I enjoyed both. And I'm super hyped up for the movie. The movie's coming out next Friday. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna grab myself a large bag of popcorn, a large soda, and I'm gonna put them right beside me. I'm gonna sit down, enjoy the movie, and probably fangirl like a crazy person. But honestly, I really can't wait to see this movie. And with that being said, tell me what you think in the comment section. Do you think the movie will disappoint? Do you think the movie will be great or amazing? So yeah, I've been Vivi, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.